We Live, We Learn podcast, powered by RMDAnetwork.
Lights are up, let's go, wheels up, let's go. Well, welcome back to the podcast, man, where every stumble's a story and every story is a lesson. You know what I mean? You know them ways there? Them false wise ones, man. Yeah. Nah, but for real. Nah, man, we'll start as we always do. Because we live.
We learn.
We're
live.
Come on now. I gotta get in, you get me? But, yo.
Trust me. Formalities, wipe your feet first.
Before you enter.
Subscribe,
like,
follow, click the notification
whole nine.
bell. We're here and we're not going anywhere.
I'm your host, Manic Marks.
And I'm Remedy.
Today, we're going to be addressing work-life balance and talking about the struggle of juggling multiple and maybe too many jobs sometimes, isn't it? So we're looking at, what happens when you're trying to do multiple different things at once and how to keep things moving before you start feeling the feeling of burnout. So to go in on this topic, all the way from the football pitches in Southeast to the big wide internet stages of podcasting, he's positioned comfortably in the culture. Within music, he is a largely unseen hand to D-Block Europe. And in the world of sports, he is certified. Let me say that again. And in the world of sports, he is a certified member of the SE Dons. Say it.
Come on.
You get me? He's a visual storyteller in his own right. One half of the Winners Talking podcast with Pound Sterling. And recently, a 2026 Mobile Award nominee.
Trust me.
Let it be known.
Yeah, come on.
Listen, he's hosted some of the biggest names in the game. My people, he's a top tier all-rounder. Give it up for man like Doug.
Hey, come on, big up on the intro.
Different.
Trust me, man.
Those, bro. Come on,
Listen,
man. Love
bro.
for having me, man.
Bro, nah, man, it's a pleasure, man.
Yeah,
you know
man.
what, bro? Like, obviously, we're just saying before the camera started rolling, this podcasting ain't easy.
Nah.
It's not.
You know what I mean? And I was watching from day one.
Yeah.
The Winners Talking, masculine-ish.
Hey, come on.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And to see where you have done and the growth and whatnot, it's an inspiration.
Yeah, appreciate
just to say
it,
the
man.
least.
Come on,
So, I know you differently anyway.
Yeah,
amongst
yeah.
everything. So
Yeah, man, long time.
Yeah, man, long time.
Go way back,
Trust
school
me, way
days.
back.
Oh, back in the day, you get me? Yeah,
Woolwich.
we're still here going strong, you know what I'm saying?
man.
So,
Trust
yeah,
me.
man, blessings.
Woolwich, Trinity.
Yeah,
trust
all
me,
of that.
Way back, man.
Yeah.
So, you know what, bro? So we thought it's a pleasure to have you, man.
I appreciate it, man.
Thank you for passing through, man. Before we get into it, though,
But like we agreed.
I'm inside the shop now. It's empty.
Is there a queue?
No, there's no queue.
There's no queue. At Lebo.
Why is that a problem, mate?
What, you seated?
Yes.
Where did you tell him to meet me? My man said he's seated at Lebo, bro. Has your mum ever touched a couch at Lebo? There's only one Lebo. When have you ever sat down at Lebo, bro? My man said there's no queue. Brother, that's the staple on ends, bro. When we get to Lebo, there's a queue. Obviously, man don't do no queue, but there's a queue.
so we're going to ask you 3 questions, yeah?
Yeah.
You're going to have 30 seconds to answer it.
Okay, come
Yeah?
on, let's go.
You ready?
Yeah, man.
Ready?
All right,
Up.
cool.
Punch me in.
Start
You
the
ready?
clock.
All right, Doug.
Yeah, man.
One non-negotiable morning habit that keeps your head right.
One morning negotiable habit that keeps my head right.
Yeah, you won't sacrifice it for nothing.
My coffee.
Hi.
Tell him.
One project you had to say no to recently to protect your peace.
Oh. Don't know if I can say it.
All right, one thing.
Yeah. Not trying to mash up that.
Yeah,
But
I hear you.
certain things. I'll be real. Protecting your peace is key. Is important.
Good answer.
Yeah.
One thing the grind took from you that you wish you could get back.
Oi. The grind. You mean in terms of growing up the grind or in just working the hustle? Yeah.
Any hustle.
My adolescence, man.
Cool. He went over, innit? He went over, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta let him know because we're not trying to cheat the system.
Yeah.
Doug, you went over, man.
I went over.
You went over,
What's the
bro.
forfeit?
That's exactly.
We're gonna figure that out.
Think about it, man.
Figure
You
that
have to
out,
do a
man.
spin still.
Yeah.
What, shots?
As an next one, still, If we give man shots, we might even get the answer to that second question. You know them vibes, man. Nah. But yeah, cool. Nah, it's a pleasure to have you on, bro.
Come on, man.
Yeah, man. And as I said, we're just talking about the juggling and the hustle. So, first point we want to touch on is just like the multi-hat struggle. You know, I mean, you're a man who's done many things. You get so. Like, do you think wearing different caps brings you closer to being a master of those arts, or do you think it keeps you as a servant to all those different things?
I think it depends though, because I feel like in my life and what I've gone through and my journey, it's been stages. So like each thing that has happened at the right time at a certain stage. But a lot of things have coexisted together. Do you get what I mean?
Sick.
So I feel like they all kind of combine up into one. Like Essie Duns, if it wasn't for Essie Duns, Pounds wouldn't have saw me.
Right.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Right,
then it's like, you know,
the
touring work, obviously D-Block, my boys, you get me? So like it was always like I was always gonna rock with them, but it's also staying loyal to the cause with that as well, which is now, you know, blessed me in a sense that I travel everywhere with them and I get the opportunity to work closely with them and I thoroughly enjoy that. But yeah, you just have to, they all kind of work in their own little way and coexist in their own little ways, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I'm blessed for that.
All that with you still doing the railway work? Yeah,
still on the railway, still back at work, even though they've been stressing me out recently, but I still do that. And you know what? That's a blessing because I feel like with my job, it just kind of like fits in like around like, or everything can fit in around my job because that is my main income. That is what brings in the money, pays the bills. So I'm blessed that I've got the kind of career that allows me the freedom to be able to be where I'm at. Do you know what I mean?
I like the way you said that because the question that I want to ask later about career and jobs, but we'll come to that still. As a Black British creative, I should say, do you feel there's a cultural tax where you have to work twice as hard, you know, just to kind of stay in your position?
Yeah, and I feel like the world has evolved now. So I feel like in terms of the culture, I feel like there are a lot of people, cultural, like from ethnic minorities that are getting opportunities. So I wouldn't, but yes, obviously there is like...
Do you believe in cultural tax? Do you think there's a thing? And it's all right if you don't.
I don't really know, like, I couldn't really say, like, yes, I feel like in certain worlds and certain jobs and certain opportunities, there's going to be that kind of that thing going on. But I feel like in general, if you're putting in the hard graft and putting in the work, I feel like we're in a world like you can make a lane for yourself, really. Do you get what I'm saying? You can be a success off your own back. You know what I mean? So it just depends in terms of where you're trying to go and where you're trying to integrate yourself in it. Do you get what I'm saying?
But my answer still, that was crazy articulate. But I was like, cool. I never expected that. But still, like, obviously with the broadcast there, you know, on the pod and, you know, the network and the travel and all the things that you do, do you ever feel like you ever lose sense of who the real Doug is? Like trying to transition between them?
I feel, from me, I feel like a lot of people will say, if you know me closely, like I feel like through certain things, you don't actually get to see my actual true character. I think, like, I'm very, is it subservient? Is that the word? Like I'm very like a team player. I'm not always trying to take the main stage or be like the, you know what I mean? I play my role in whatever it is I'm doing. So I feel like in doing so, it can kind of a bit of you gets taken away from that. Do you get what I'm saying? So I feel like sometimes a bit of me can get lost in the many things that I do, but I just crack on with it. Like, and I think my main goal, for this year is for a lot of people to kind of see more of my character and more of my personality and push my own content, which even Pounds has been getting on me to do that. Do you get what I'm saying? Like he's been pushing me to kind of, because I'm very easy. Like I'm like, the thing is I don't want for anything. And that's, I think, the beauty and the blessing with everything that I do is that there isn't any underlying, like...
reason.
You know, like, some people have like a little agenda as to why they're... Like, I got no hidden agendas. Like, I don't... Even with the pod, I don't question anything to do with money, this, that. Like I turn up,
Keep it moving.
keep it moving, do what I got to do, and I keep it going. You get what I'm saying? And we make sure the work happens. You get what I'm saying?
Brother, man, that's so refreshing to hear as well, because when you're involved in music or entertainment, sports, you always hear wranglings, background wranglings.
Yeah.
How guys can't keep it together because someone wants one thing, another person wants the other thing.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden those kind of ideals clash, and then you get me.
Yeah.
Starts getting a bit mad.
Everyone has their own agendas. Like, don't get me wrong, everyone has a dream and an aspiration as to what they want to do and everything.
Yeah.
And it's not about just putting up, shutting up, not saying
Trust
anything. But I feel like you have to understand the dynamics. I think even with me and Pounds and what we do with the podcast, we understand each other. He knows how I work, I know how he works, innit? And in order for us to all move forward in the right direction, we all complement each other, innit? And that is what it's about. Do you get what I'm saying?
Hundo.
Yeah, man. So we all push in the right direction to get the same goal.
Nah, for real, man. So how do you keep the balance, you know, with all these other things you're doing? You know, the touring with DBE, the railway work, the shooting the pod,
we
stuff
just
like that. Is there a balance?
There is, and it is kind of a blessing because obviously it has to work. Like I was off work for a month,
okay,
and for the tour, and it just so happens I had enough annual leave to cover it. I'll make it work. You get me? Even though my manager was like a bit like hit man up on some how did you make this happen kind of thing. But we make it work. Even with the shooting of the pod, like we understand it. Like we just know I will juggle it around, like because I work nights, innit? So and we film in the evening. So the times that we film now, we know that by the time we're done, it's more than enough time for me to get to work. Okay. Unless I got a crazy shift that I start earlier, I'll let Pounds know. We'll try to juggle the time or change the date. But other than that, we just make it work, and I think that's the beauty of anything that you're trying to do now. Like you have to find a way for everything to fit in if that's what you're trying to do in life. You get me? Because I think to move forward, I feel like you need multiple streams of income. You need multiple. Am I touching on things too early?
No, you're not. It's actually a perfect segue.
Yeah.
To what we want to talk about next, which is boundaries versus burnout.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, obviously in an era of DMs and 24/7 connectivity, like, how do you separate a conversation that will push you on versus potential time wasters?
Like, oh, you mean like when you meet people and having those kind of
yeah, how do you cut it short? Like,
you just know, innit? Like, I feel like in this world, sometimes you have to be. I'm an older gentleman, innit? Like, so I've been around, innit? So I feel like I have to protect my peace. I know when to. Like, I see things I can switch off. Like, you see, like social media, like WhatsApp, Instagram. I've learned over the last 2-3 years, I like lock it off because I know when you start to receive a lot of DMs or you start to, people start to hit you up, or all of a sudden your number's about, everyone can, you're accessible.
Yeah. Everyone's your cousin.
Everyone's your family, everyone's your cousin, everyone.
Yeah.
Like, you have to limit the access to a certain extent if it just means dealing with certain things in a time when you know that's when I deal with that. Do you get what I'm saying? Because if you answer every conversation and you start every conversation as and when the message comes in, you're constantly on your phone, innit? So you have to pick the right times in which to like respond. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's it. You know what I mean? And then like manage that. Do you get what I mean? And also you gotta be honest. Like, no one can't be. If people are going to be mad at you for being genuine and being real about yourself, then that's on them, innit? Do you get what I'm saying?
Real talk, big and serious.
Accepting what you're willing to accept and not tolerating what you're not willing to tolerate is how you're going to move forward in this game, innit? And in everything that you're doing. So I think it's important that you have set boundaries as to what your do's and don'ts are and what you're willing to go with and what you're not willing to go with. Do you get me?
You're gonna learn. You gonna learn today.
Oh, you gonna learn today, B.
Having said that, what does relaxation look
man,
like?
how do you relax?
What's it feel like?
Look, kick it back.
Yeah,
man.
Like I go, even though my belly don't look like
man. Come on, man.
Even though my belly don't look like
it's relaxing. Jim is relaxing,
I chill.
bro.
I'm a gamer. I'm a homebody. Like, I chill, innit? Like, I'm really. What I've learned, is that like man's come from the being outside the roads, like, you know what I mean. I grew up in Woolwich. I was very young when I touched out. I'm blessed in a sense because I didn't really get caught up in any gang culture. Like obviously I knew man them, and I was out there doing my thing. But I was kind of blessed that I kind of stayed away from it all. Like I was there. I see so much, and I'm one of them brothers. You know, I'm always there.
Fly on the wall.
Fly on the wall. I was at Stratford Rex. I'm at the Rampages. I'm at all the dances. But I'm such a blender that I'm like, I can, like, I've had it where I've been in ghetto and Woolwich youths turn up, and I'm from Woolwich. You get me? I've had it. You know what I mean? But I know bare ghetto boys, I know Pecker youths, I know people from different areas. Like, I'm good families, you know, Biker and all that from Brixton, and they're all my family and that. So it's like, but a lot of people don't even know that the connection's strong there. Do you get what I mean? I've been able to blend in it. So it's just like, yeah, man, I just cut through, you know what I'm saying? But in terms of relaxation, to get back on topic, like, it's like I've learnt now over the years that being indoors and chilling and having my own time and being in my own safe space is important. Do you get what I'm saying?
100%, man.
Yeah, so
you know, you're a busy guy. Sorry to cut you, man. You're a busy guy, and some of us, you can be caught up in so much trying to chase the bread. The golden carrot.
Or just being outside too much. Like I know man that just get caught up in stuff because they're just, not that they're bad people, they're just outside. They're at every dance, they're at every event, they're at every Saturn, and once you're...
And that's where the trouble forms, isn't it?
All right, you get me? So I'm very content knowing that in life I have experiences where I know I'm going to go places, do things. I will enjoy those moments when they come, but when it's downtime and it's the boring times, I'm in my yard. I'm kicking back, I'm relaxing. I don't really watch too much TV. I watch sports, innit? So I'm a sports man. I game a little bit. I've got a mad setup at my yard, like, so I chill. And that's my downtime. Normally I'm online with my boys, and that's me, relaxation. And I go gym. And man, and on occasion.
No, gym is a de-stress though.
100%, man.
It's good for the brain and
chemical balance, man. Address those chemical imbalances in the gym. You get me? Sometimes a little bit too much of one thing or the other, you know what I'm saying? So
that's it, man. So peace of mind is my relaxation, man.
And if not, that's what can lead to burnout. You know,
100%.
You're not burnout, obviously.
Yeah, like I don't know. It's hard because of my I work nights, innit? So I feel like I work unsociable hours. So I have times where, I'm like you say, like even like today when I was waiting to come in, I'm all dropping asleep because I get my rest in when I can. I've learnt that from being in.
That's what billionaires do.
I wish I had billionaire funds, and I'm trying to.
You're moving like that, you know what I mean?
I hear it, man.
You find little pockets.
Find a little pocket.
Corner of the room.
Get a little nap in and that.
In the limousine. You
know what? Mad thing about that, and someone ain't gonna like me for this. Back in the days, I had a little job at House of Fraser. Remember that shop?
Brother,
man used to do homewares. Brother, because man was on the Strictly homewares. You know, like carpets, like all that blah blah blah. Like, brother, so man was doing the sales and that. But I used to come in on a Sunday, innit? But I'll be knackered because you know the Strictly business days when man used to pump out the CDs and that. Man would be out till late night, coming in the morning, hustle back to front. Brother, come in. You know where the rugs are? I'll go behind the rugs, bruv. Curl up like a ball and... Where's Maddie?
Nah, you got to get your
10,
time
15 minutes, whatever I can get, bruv. So I hear that, bruv. It's real for a lot of people, man.
Those night shifts ain't easy, bro.
Nah, it's not easy, man. And then you got to be up and do things during the day. You got to be outside. You got to be constantly on the go. So, man, you got to get your rest in when you can, man.
Man, you got to, that burnout it's a serious one still. And don't take it for granted, especially as we're getting older.
Trust me, and that's another thing. Health is wealth, man.
100, man. Do you know what the physical warning signs are of burnout, like for yourself? Do you know when do you feel when you're getting to that point?
Like when I feel like I'm getting to that point when I'm burning out, when I'm just like, I can tell I'm tired. I'm stressed. Like, you know, like my body starts to kind of like shut itself down. Like even when you're chilling and on the phone and you're just dozing off and you just, or like little situations start to like agitate you or aggravate you a little bit more than normal. You get me? So that's when I know, I need to switch off for like a little, just go and knock out somewhere for a piece and just recharge again. You know what I mean?
Lock off the phone and
lock off, man. Sleep. Get that rest in. Sleep is important.
Sleep is so important, and I'm still struggling with it. And you know, brother, I struggle with sleep. We need it so much. Like,
but we're in a time and we're in an industry where sometimes people talk about I sleep when I'm dead.
You know what I mean? I hear it.
Sleep is for broke people.
I hear it.
You know what I mean? Do you think the industry that pushes that, you know, like
The struggle story.
Not really. Like, I feel like obviously people, that's their tale, innit? That's their storyline, innit? I think you follow, like, the way that social media is right now, you find what you find what's for you, innit? So if you're a person that needs to be motivated of someone that is talking about hustling 24/7 and not sleeping, a lot of that is going to pop up in your algorithm, innit? Yeah, but then you're also going to find a lot of people there that are going to, on the algorithm, that are like, that are managing their hours, that are letting money work for them, where they're not having to be so proactive in terms of their time. Do you get what I'm saying? So you got people that are like investment people, traders that will do a certain amount of hours in a day, and so I feel like social media is really and what's out there is more of a thing of what you want to find is what you're gonna see, innit? Do you get what I mean? So it's down to you really. If that motivates you, that's what you're gonna see a lot of, innit? But then you can't like what's the word? Get caught in the trap of following what other people like perception of what the hustle is. Your hustle is your hustle, innit? And I think everyone's time is their time, and you can't look at a next man's situation and say, like, I know people that they just can't stop grinding, innit? That's their thing. But them, in the fact that they can't stop grinding is because their grind is set up that things happen all the time. So that's how they work. It's not a case of just up chasing something for every hour.
Hands-on operation.
Yeah. So you got to figure out what works for you and work off of that. Do you get what I'm saying? And manage it that way.
Way, man. Some serious gems being dropped right now.
Trust me.
Serious gems. That's what they're here for. That's what they come for.
An experienced man.
Yeah.
Come on, Biggie. I appreciate it, man.
Way, man. So again, just sliding into like our next part, like just managing the madness, innit? So similar thing. But how do you separate and manage your time between what you would call a career move and a job?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You get me?
So like all the other stuff you do and the role, but you said a bit.
How do I manage it?
Because the career is the real pathway, innit?
Yeah. Like I know. Yeah, like for me,
the career has to be over a job.
Yeah, like the career and what it is, I feel like you have to kind of suss out what it is you want to do. And for a lot of people, they're still trying to find themselves. Like I'm kind of blessed in the sense that my job pays well, in the sense that I can have the freedom to kind of figure out everything and give a lot of opportunities the time to flourish. Whereas some people may not have the blessing of that. Bills need to get paid. They got stress, family, girls, kids, everything else. So with that pressure comes the added stress of trying to figure it out a lot sooner, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? So I feel like my advice to people is put your, like there's nothing wrong in working. Find something that works for you, that you're happy to get up every day and go to that job, that then puts money in your pocket, then allows you to then be able to, you know, do the things you want to do and figure it out. Like I'm strong on that. Everyone's time is their time, and I'm strong on that. Like I'm a big believer in that. There's no rush. Like you know what I mean. You could figure it out in your 40s or 50s. There's no, just because you see these people on TV in their 20s and you know they're doing this and they bought Lambo and big house. That don't mean that you're running behind. It just means that was their time when it was. Do you get what I'm saying?
Statistically, man, them usually make their big P's between 40 and 55 anyway.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
So you know that's not told a lot, because you see, like you said, younger guys who have got it in early, they're in the lower percentage. You know what I mean? But if you're hearing it all the time, you start to believe it's real.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? That you start to follow that, and then follows your point about the algorithms. I have to get onto that because you're right. That's a big point still. It's going to show you what you want to see, innit?
Yeah.
So,
and some people's advice would be different to mine. I've always been content in the fact knowing that with my career and what I have, I'm happy to play the long game, which is like the working, the pension, the this, that. Do you get what I mean? But I feel like what makes us push for more is because I want more. So I've always been content knowing I have that option, but then I'm also willing to work harder to try and achieve more and push for different things. Do you get what I'm saying? So.
We live a life. We live a life. We live a life. We live a life. Formidable, no compromise. From localize, we globalize. You want the mind to pay the price. You open eyes and realize.
So how do you maintain like personal relationships when you're constantly on the go?
You know what? Like I'm I know a lot of people in it, like in the sense that I got like, you know, some people say you have friends and associates. I feel like I got a lot of associates, I got a lot of friends. Like, do you get why I've got a lot of people that I consider friends? Then you have your close knit group of your boys and your man them, or you know what I mean, your close friends and that. And yeah, man, I feel like I do my best to manage them all as that, you know what I mean, as well as possible. I keep in contact with everyone, you know. And also my thing is that when I see people, like I've got this belief that I might not see you for months, but it's love when I see you, innit?
Yeah.
And I think that is the best way of managing things, because I feel like if people get into the whole, you know, when you see a man, I can see Rem now and be like, you ain't shouted me. Bro, he's living life, he's busy. Everyone's in the race of life, innit? You get me? So one thing is, I don't expect more from others that I'm not giving. So when I do see people, it's love. Like, do you get me? That's where I measure it in. And, you know, I tap in with who I need to tap in with. And, like, long as my close-knit of friends, we're good, that I chat to on a daily basis, I manage everyone else by just being real with them when I see them, innit? Like, when I see man or I speak to man, it's love. So if I don't get the love back, then that's how I'm at. I'll be like, all right, cool, that one's, I'm going to manage that one. You get me? But other than that, it's cool all the time. You get me? And that's how I work.
Even on some of my close friends, I don't necessarily have to talk to them every day.
Yeah.
To mean that they're close to me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, with obviously, me and Marks, we do the podcast.
Yeah.
We got the business operating as well. And sometimes it's good checking on him.
Yeah.
Like, regardless of just what the pod is doing or whatnot.
Yeah.
The family, the children and whatnot. How do you manage your relationship with you and Pounds? Is it just a thing of...
Nah, Pounds is my bro, man. Yeah, like, I feel like one thing, over the years, we've got a lot closer. Like when we first started out, like, obviously, I know the type of person he is. To, you know, grow this podcast, which has obviously been a baby, like, to him, like it's his idea, and to grow it and me be a part of it, I feel privileged, because I know how it's one of them things, in his mind, it has to all be right and has to have the right, you know, components to it. Do you get what I'm saying? So I fit in that, and I feel like over time he's learnt to trust me, and I've learnt to trust him, and our relationship's grown. I see him as a big bro. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Away from the pod,
away from the pod, like, and we're cool now. Like, with it, it's not even a thing that we have to force it. We'll be on WhatsApp, voice notes, like even like today was chopping it up, like, and then sometimes if I need to call him, and you know what's mad? I feel like what's the beauty of it is that we've gone through stuff behind the scenes that hasn't like been spoken about on air,
right? Yeah,
like in our own personal lives. Like, do you get me? I've been through some stuff, and he's been there for me, and I know he's had some things that he's gone through.
As friends do, as brothers do.
Yeah, and we're there for each other, and I think that is the beauty of it. So we're good. Like, I see Pounds as a close friend of mine, and yeah, I know if I've got anything going on, I need to vent, talk about something, I don't feel no way saying it to him. You know, like sometimes people have a business relationship, but man might be going to manage, but he don't want to let his business partner know. We're good. Like, I'm like, anything that's going on, I'll shout and be like, bro, you know, today's mad, you know. Or like, we see something on socials, I hit him up and say, bro, you see what's going on over there? That's kind of mad over there right now.
I'll tell you what, man. Listen, bro, those things seep into that, not seep is the negative word, it pours into the camera. It's fully see. When you have that camaraderie, that bond, it shows. You know, the things you learn, the things you develop, it shows through the camera. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? So, regardless, like me and Mark's all the time, like, he knows the situation. So I could be sitting there sometimes and I'm like, this has got to work. Yeah. Not just for me, for my bro.
Yeah.
When I see him,
and vice versa.
Nah, this is gonna work. Like,
there's enough times we just sit there and do it, innit? Man will just be like, looking up at the sky and be like, what's wrong? Brother, it's got to work.
Yeah, it's got to go on. Yeah.
And then man engages in a new conversation, and it's like, cool.
It's a beautiful thing when you're not on your own doing something.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, no matter what part man play, it's an important part. Yeah. Because I always take that motive. You're as strong as your weakest link. So me casa, you casa. Do you understand? Yeah. So yeah, man, I get it, man, and that's why we're in this industry, so we understand the difficulties and the challenges. And we don't shoot every week like you. But so just imagine, you know what I mean? You have to deal with. But I tell you what, the bonds you don't have. like, and I hear you lot talk a lot about God on the show, and that's a centerpiece, and it's got to be, you know what I mean?
100%,
and I say to some like people like within, and before we move on, sometimes there's, as partners and stuff like that, we can have disagreements.
It's normal.
You don't have to, if you have a disagreement with everyone and then decide to walk away. Nothing ever happens. But as brothers, if you're actually blood brothers, what happens? You fight, you make up, you fight. You have to.
Yeah, and that's mad, because it's mad you say that, because even the beauty of me and Pounds is that we've never had a madness. Like in the coming into the 5 years, going into 6 years of doing what we've doing.
I know what you're saying. You're saying just in terms of like, you know, sometimes you got a conversation you want to have with a brother.
You have to be open.
And I've
known this brother for 30
odd years.
Yeah,
you get me?
Yeah, we've always been around time and time again through his journey. He went into close protection, working at Wembley. I was doing the stuff with iRecords, you know, Strap C and whatnot. You know what I mean? But I've always known him, and we always kind of link up and talk, you know, to the point where this podcast was birthed from the fact that we're always talking. We're always giving people advice, you know. Marks, can I do this? Can I do this? So we said, you know, we do this on the phone all the time. Let's just do a podcast called We Live With Them.
And I love the motive.
You know what I'm saying? So when I say,
man.
like, me and him, we've never had a bust up. But like I'm saying, you should be able to have an open conversation about anything. You know,
because it's grown. Like if we as grown men can't and have conversations like that might challenge like each other's opinion and like what we did, because then you're working with someone. If I'm just gonna agree with everything you got to say, you're just gonna agree with everything.
It's not real.
It's not real. Like no, you get me. So what we doing it? Like I think like the beauty of it is that even though sometimes on camera, me and Pounds like portray a certain opinion, because you know like. With social media, there's certain things you can't say.
That's it.
Do you get what I mean?
That's
so
right.
you play the game, innit? Do you get what I mean?
That's
so you
right.
play the game, you say what you need to say, but then off
Without
cam,
losing yourself
off
too
cam,
much.
we'll be like, hey, brother, you know what though? You see that? And we will chat, innit? But it's not that we're hiding or doing whatever, but it's also like
there's a brand to protect.
There's a brand to protect, and we're grown men. And also, you got to remember, my mum watches the show, my family watch the show, like Pounds' family watch the show. So we can't be saying certain madness, even though there are mad things that get said. We can't be going out there and wilding out. And then my mum's a minister. And my mum and dad are ministers, innit? So then my mum's like, you know, I'm gonna watch this episode this week, can I? And you know what's, you know what I'm saying? I have a prayer for you this week.
For real.
You get me?
Man, it's mad. Just like man, are ambassadors of their brand, innit?
Yeah, 100%.
So, and it's funny when I talk to people about pods, especially of our age group, whatever, Winners Talking is the one that comes up. So, and I suppose that's through you lot's ability, how you deliver the content, but also it's what did man say about the algorithm? It's you lot talk good stuff. Like Rem just said, you lot talk about God, you lot talk about protecting your peace, you lot talk about even that, bro. Some people don't like that. But then at the same time they like it. You get what I'm saying?
I feel like what we've done with the pod as well, we've just stuck to like our what's the word? You know, when you stick to your morals and what you believe in and stuff. And like we could, because man could do the clickbait thing. Man could do the one where you talk about people and you say wild stuff about people and you have the back and forth. And we see a lot of that on social media right now. But I feel like that's all a bit dark. You get me? Because
you man are in the light.
Yeah, we're in the light. We pulled away from all the darkness and we're in the light. And I feel like now we're seeing the rewards of that, where you're getting recognised by a big organisation like the Mobos, where, you know what I mean? Just the nomination in itself for us is a lot. Do you get what I'm saying? So that just shows us that you're playing the long game. You get what I mean? Like you can't play this short. It's like even like what you guys are doing. You guys could have said, you know what, we're gonna do a podcast now. We're just gonna chat and just do a mad thing and have gal in here and doing all that. You get what you know what I mean? Like, not saying that's what man are on, but what I'm saying is that what you've chosen to talk about in the topics ain't gonna be for everybody. But your branding will grow off the strength of the fact that you're consistent in your message.
Exactly.
And who wants to hear it will hear it. Like we know we do episodes, like we just done an episode
that was
with Khalid and the Muslim brother, the rapper, and it won't do the mad numbers. But we understand that not everything's about numbers. It's about the quality of the people watching, innit? Do you
Well,
get what I'm
that's my
saying?
favourite
And the
episode.
message.
Yeah, you see what I'm
That's my
saying?
favourite episode,
Like, and
you
it's
know?
a tough episode. I think there was like, I think 20 minutes where me and Pans didn't say nothing. He was just talking, but we was just dropping gems, and he was getting deep with it. So that's what it's about. And your audience that are into that will tap into that. And I think that's what I love about some of the podcasts that are out there, that they're real and authentic to who they are, innit?
That's it,
Do you
man.
get what I'm saying?
That's it.
Man, the
Bro.
journey's real, bruv.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, finish line, man. In 10 years, do you see yourself as the guy still pushing for more and hustling on the mains, or the guy holding peace? I think I know the answer.
Man said a lot still. So man's already tapped into character,
like,
innit?
10 years from now,
Still
I would
be on
like
top.
to. I would like to.
Hustling, you're chilling,
A bit of
reclining
both.
in your-
A bit of both. Like, I'd like to think that I'm set up in a way 10 years from now that I'm still letting things do, like, and I come from a family like my mum's 68 and she's still outside like doing her thing. So, you know what I mean? Like,
it's entrepreneurial,
yeah,
isn't it?
she's an entrepreneur. Like, if anyone, people know my mum out there, and anyone that sees Jenny will know that my mum, on side of the church thing, my mum's a grafter, innit?
Yeah,
So I feel like just seeing her, and I feel like it's one of those that she can't stop. You know, like that kind of thing.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
like, I'd like to believe that I'll still be doing things, but I want to be kind of ahead in a way that I can more oversee and be able to spend time with my family and chill and give back. That's my main thing. I want to be able to give back. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah,
like,
man.
again, for those we know what it's like to not have, innit?
Yeah.
So when you get something and you're able to share that with
Yeah.
your people, your brothers, you get me? Your brothers, your friends, your family.
Yeah.
Brother, it's the biggest blessing ever, man.
100%.
It's not even about like all that other stuff.
Yeah.
You get me? Like,
Yeah, man, the
it's more like,
material.
can I look after mine?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can I even go beyond that?
100%.
But you start from home first. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, man. No, it's real. It's very, very real, man.
100%.
My thing is, boy, you know, how do we teach the youth? You know, the next generation of people aspiring to be more in terms of building a career without the burnout. How do we teach them? Again, I think you've answered it.
As it,
Yeah, man, I feel for the youths, I feel like we have to lead by example. I think we have to set the example. I feel like just like how the generations that come before set the example in terms of the road thing, and a lot of youths followed suit. Like if now, like, and that's the society's already moving that way. Like now, the road thing's dead. Like this new modern day generation are growing up looking at iShow Speed and the Kai Sanat, and that's what they're looking up to. So already, that's
the new business model.
That's the business model that kids are looking at. That they're looking at people like KSI and how they constantly hustle and do their thing. So like, we just have to set the example and lay the foundations for the other generations that they can then continue, and it all will, you know, what's the word, like kind of transition over and
Exactly.
but each one teach one. When you do see someone, you got to pass down some knowledge in it. But at the same time, I feel it's a what's it called, like it's like a joint effort.
Yeah.
Community
From
effort.
us, it's a community effort.
There's an
from us
African
all,
word
yeah.
they call Ubuntu.
Ubuntu.
Yeah,
Together.
Together.
You know what I mean? Sit together, eat together, all of that. You get me?
That's it.
But again, this is the blessing. You know what I'm talking. You get me? And that's also the blessing of having things like podcasts.
Yeah.
Especially when you can put out your message, and like you said, your family's watching. We already identified early. We got kids.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
We got family. And we know what kind of message we want to put out there versus what we don't want to put out
Yeah,
there. You
yeah,
get me?
100%.
Because they're listening, and listen, when we're all gone, and this is out there in the big wide internet, that man is still watching that version of you, you know.
Idiot.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, brother,
Yeah.
trust me.
You get me?
It's real. It's real. We have to
for
really
real.
understand what we're putting out in the atmosphere, and it's gonna leave a legacy. Because the thing is, we ain't even clocked it. We're of that generation where YouTube dropped. We're not. It's not like YouTube's been around 100 years and we're watching stuff from back in the the 1800s. Like, so we got to remember what we're putting out into the atmosphere is going to be seen 150 years from now.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
always going to be there. Do you get me? So where man can't even collect revenue off it because we're gone. Do you get what?
They're gonna find
You
a way to
get
cut the
what I'm
tax
saying?
off.
Like,
No, that's assets though, man.
I know that's assets, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's gonna be there for as long as our generations will pass. You get me?
So you got to know what you're saying, man.
Yeah, man.
You got to speak the right
Yeah,
things,
if man
and
talk
you
my
gotta
name
think-
and man look back on my legacy, they're gonna see that I was a
man.
straight up guy. Do you
That's
get what
it
I'm
was.
saying?
It weren't about
Unless-
AdSense, you know?
Yeah.
unless some smart ass comes along with the bloody AI and changes what you said.
Yeah,
You
that's
get
it.
me?
Yeah.
We don't- it's mad. The era that we're in now, we don't know what's gonna happen next.
Yeah,
You get me?
yeah,
Because there's
it's deep.
bare things happening rapidly. When you look
I
at the
know,
last
I
20
know.
years,
Yeah.
like there was a time where man was on what the youths call trap phone now.
Yeah.
That was normal, bruv.
Yeah.
You get me?
That was what we.
The
That's
brick
what we
phone.
knew.
You get me?
The brick phone with the
Drop
little
that
snake
thing,
on it.
built for life.
The little snake
You
shape
get me?
on it.
PH388.
I always say, yeah, like we're living in a world, and I always say this. I say it on the pod, like we're in a world where we're getting to the have and the have-nots, innit?
Yeah.
And I feel like the reason why I feel like it's like that is because I feel like there will be a wealth divide, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, where you gotta get you either got it or you ain't. If you ain't, you're a part of the system, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? So I think for everyone, you have to get your act together and get your head in the game, because the way society's looking and how fast technology and everything's moving, there's gonna be less and less like kind of options for us out there.
Options,
Yeah.
man. Option. Talking of options,
The caps.
yeah.
Yes.
If you had one to pick from, said, you know what? The touring's a mad thing, podding, railway. Even you do a bit of work with Mumsy as well.
Yeah,
With the bed and breakfast
Yeah.
and stuff. Just helping out, innit? One hat to pick, which one stays on?
What do you mean in terms of all the
the
things
stuff.
that I
If
do?
If you had to just wear one.
Because I know it's a tough question, but if you had
You
to,
know what? Even like the podcast and everything, yeah, it's difficult because I love them all in.
I know you do.
in different
but if you
ways.
had to pick one, I know it's a tough question, man.
I know, yeah. Well, you ain't got me on the 30-second time, man.
Lily, start the clock.
No, but you've got a plane to catch.
Yeah.
Follow,
Nah,
follow,
honestly,
follow.
I feel like don't even rush on my behalf. It's cool, man.
Yeah.
Like I'm enjoying myself. I feel like if I had to pick one, I'd want the podcast to be a huge success, and I think that is I feel Winners Talking podcast. I feel like even for all the hard work Pounds has done and everything into making it be where it is, and the work that we've put in together, I would love to see it like
Out of here.
like
Out
brand
of
deals,
here.
like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
works. You get me?
Yeah.
That'd be the ultimate dream for me. I think that'd be something that I could look back on and smile and be like, yeah, we've done that. You get what I'm saying?
Two black brothers.
Yeah, man. You know what
Combining.
I'm saying? Yeah,
Things
man.
happen, man. I hear you. I respect that, man.
Yeah.
All right. We've got another nice little game we want to play now.
Yeah, come true.
It's called this.
This or that. Or this or that.
Yeah.
This or that.
Yeah. So we're gonna give you, like, we're gonna drop a few names from the world of entertainment.
Yeah.
Maybe sports as well.
Yeah.
And we'll give you two answers. So multiple choice. You know.
All right. Cool.
Yeah. It's got to be relevant to the discussion. Mm-hmm. And if you want, you can give context as well. It's not like you just have to answer it straight.
Yeah.
Yeah. So today, we have a list of entertainers and athletes you feel are best suited to a certain work style. Yeah. The ones you think are successful, more so through volume, work,
Yeah.
Work week.
grinders.
Grinders.
Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah. So when you say the name, I'm picking whether I think they're a grinder
Or those who you think are more about timing and strategy. Snipers.
Okay. Yeah. So
grinders-
grinders and snipers.
Oh, snipers.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah.
See it.
All right. You ready?
All right. Yeah. Let's go. Hit me with it.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Wait. Grinder. Grinder.
LMA.
LMA.
Singer.
Singer. UK, moved over to the States.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Cool. We'll move on.
yeah.
Tyson Fury.
Grinder. Grinder and a sniper. But he's a.
Can only have
he's a-
one.
Yeah. All right. No, he's a grinder. You put it
No.
in. You got. Remember, even though that they like the reason why I said he's a sniper is because
I've got him more as a sniper.
They take their opportunities when it comes to like the
Yeah,
fights and that. But you got to think he had to train how many years to get to the level where he could snipe.
That's true.
Do you get what
That's
I'm
true.
saying? So
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. That's par for the course, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
To get to that level, that's what you have to do.
yeah, you have to go.
But when you
He
get
went
there-
through the furnace. Remember, we don't know all the hours in the gym that
Yeah,
he put
yeah,
in.
yeah.
Do you
Yeah,
get what I'm saying?
yeah.
To get to a level where he can like, snap these big fights and call these big shots. You have to. That is the reward for the hard graft, isn't it? Is that you then get to then pick out. Well, I'm gonna go and fight. People think it's just like, it's like with these celebrity boxers.
Yeah.
And people think, you know what, I'm gonna go and Misfits, and I'm gonna.
That's not easy either.
Yeah, it's not easy, but then at the same time, you like the ones that are doing it now that are fighting. You look at Big Tobes, he went through a few L's to get his
did,
wins, but he's still doing it.
yeah.
And now he's probably getting a nice little check every time he fights. He's had to grind to that. Do
That's
you get
right.
what I'm saying?
That's right.
And all of them, like, you know, so I feel like you have to put in the grind to get to a point where now you can be in a position where you can say, yeah, brother, I want 200 bags, 300 bags, a mil. In Tyson Fury's case, they're arguing over big bread in it. So he's earned the right to get to that. Do you get
I
me?
hear it. I like what you said about that, even with the influencers, because they do get a bad rap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially if you know boxing or you're into boxing or anything like that. I know you've done boxing.
Yeah.
I've done boxing and that. And listen, man, the ethos is, if you get knocked down, just get back up. Innit?
Yeah.
So that in itself is a kind of grind. You get
Yeah.
me? It's like, listen, I got to keep coming back regardless of the pressure.
Yeah, 100%.
Regardless of what's in front of me.
Yeah.
And when you're in that ring, brother, you can't hide.
You can't.
You get me? It's
Yeah.
just you and
It's you
next
and God.
man. And
You and God and the next man.
And the next man.
Trust me.
Nothing
And
else in between those four ropes. You get me?
Yeah, and even just to touch on what you said, like, and this is the thing, I think a lot of people get confused in life, right? That I think even with the influencer thing, right? You look at that, let's say even like your HS TikTokies, your Tyrones, your Sam Hams, yeah, and people think, oh, they're just IRL streaming and
Yeah.
if it was easy, everyone would be doing it. What people don't understand is they put in work. I remember one time Sam come to one of the shows and he was doing the live streaming, yeah.
Yeah.
Sam Ham.
Yeah, Sam Ham come, yeah, and he was like doing it. And I see him when he got there. And imagine I'm running around doing what I'm doing, and I come back and he's still there doing it. But then you remember, they always have to keep that constant energy. So you imagine for how many people know that after 3 hours of streaming live that they're still gonna have that energy. Bear in mind, these like are doing it for like 6 hours, 8 hours a day, 10
It's a
hours
lot
a day,
still.
live streaming,
Yeah.
where everything you're doing is being recorded. So it's like, even with that being said, it's not easy. Like I show speeds and Kais and that.
I was gonna say, I Show Speed made me put some respect on that man's name, bro,
yeah.
because I see what he's doing, and
Yeah.
it's incredible to see someone dedicate that amount of
Yeah.
time to his craft.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not
The
easy.
man's
fam.
doing world tours, but let's finish. Let's
Yeah,
finish
sorry,
this. Yeah. Georgia Smith.
The singer.
Yeah.
Grinder.
Go ahead now. Anthony Joshua.
Grinder.
Vibes Cartel.
Grinder.
Pound Sterling.
Grinder.
Ian Wright.
Grinder. Come on.
Adele.
Grinder.
Dave.
Grinder.
Okay, that's a
Dave.
clean sweep, isn't it?
It's a clean sweep
That's a
because
clean
everyone
sweep.
you mentioned, yeah.
You've highlighted from time you said about no one's actually, you have to be a grinder to become a sniper.
Yeah.
yeah.
Anyway, and you got to think, even with AJ, I think people don't give AJ the credit, yeah, that AJ, remember, he fought in the Olympics in 2012, right? So you remember 2012 and then he went pro, right? So we're now in 2026. So for 14 years, this brother's been fighting. He's fought everyone pretty much, bar Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder in the heavyweight division.
Whose fault was that, sir? Whose fault? Why hasn't he fought them, man?
Because I feel like at the time before Saudi money got involved, you in boxing you was able to kind of pick your fights. Now because there's so much money involved with the Saudi guy, like if he says I want you two to fight and I'm gonna throw out 130 bags, 130 mil or 100 mil, they're gonna take the fight. So I feel like at the time that I wouldn't know who is behind why those fights never happened. You know what I mean? Like, but it never happened, but you know what I mean? He's done the hard graft. He fought everyone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Got to give him his
He's a
dues. He's a
grinder.
grinder. Look at Dave. Dave went to Brit school, did all the hard work. Remember, Dave produces on top of just rapping.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, so a lot of them, they are, man. Talent isn't just by luck, innit?
It's all work, man.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta work. You gotta work to make it happen.
Man.
You gonna learn today, man.
You know
Telling
what?
You got Big Doug in the building,
Come
man.
on, man.
Spitting them bars,
man.
bruv.
Yeah, man.
Roasting
Yeah,
the
man.
camera.
Trust me,
Roasting,
Purpose of
cooking.
time.
Yeah. And that's the dope thing about it. When you told me what it was about, that's what made me like even more like, yeah, I'm coming, I'm pulling up because
Love for that as well.
positive, innit?
Yeah.
No,
what I'm
you've always
saying?
been, you know, and it's a thing because sometimes you get the stigma of, you're doing a podcast, you're doing the DB, but you've always spoken about the railway thing.
Yeah,
working as well.
I think a lot of people, because of the way that I came in the game, like, because I remember I'm not come from rapping, innit? I'm not come from anything. All of a
But
sudden,
you can rap though.
I can rap,
MC.
yeah, I can rap. But it's like, I never came from that. So it's like, for me, people maybe think, oh, you're from SC Dons, then this, that. Unless if you're from like our ends and that, you will know I've been around, innit? But I think a lot of people, so I don't get like the kind of respect that maybe like even Pounds might get in terms of people have seen where he come from, like they see the rap, what he was talking about. So I feel like sometimes, I can be a little bit misunderstood in that sense. You get what I mean?
don't think so. I think for when I watch man speak, you always come across as everything you've just said today. It's always genuine, and it's okay. You know, sometimes it's a front to be genuine, bruv. Brother, that's who you are, and you're cool about you, and that comes off and reflects so well. You get what I'm saying? Like, so it doesn't even matter. Like, who says you have to be a rapper anyway to do whatever? And I'm saying that as a rapper. You get me? No, it's true. Who says though? You get me? Pounds knows about, man. You get me? Like. You get me? We spoke about it off air and that. You get me? Like from Pounds' beat robbery tapes, man was on them things there. You get what I'm saying? So, but it's not the be all and end all, and it definitely doesn't define who you are as a person.
Oh no, 100%.
You get me?
You have to be strong minded and be. I feel like one thing with me is that I'm very like what's the word, like cool in my own skin. Like I'm good,
comfortable.
Like I'm comfortable. I ain't got like you know, like some people like they read comments and then they're trying to adapt themselves around to the, like, you know what I mean, because they're just I'm good. I am who I am, innit?
No,
you get what I'm saying? I accept me for being me, and people are either gonna rock with it or they're not. You know,
it's a big respect still.
Yeah, no, and that's it. And the point I was trying to make also is the fact that you're letting the youth know that, listen, I do this, and I still hold down the work.
Yeah,
you know
come on, man. Work is important, man.
Work.
9
because
to 5
some people get into
important.
the thing of, man's gonna just, buy the 9 to 5, man's just gonna chase this bag, entrepreneur.
Yeah.
You know, prosper. What do they say? Prosper or die, or something. One of the things they have, these brands have. But you've always said that, and you've always led with that.
Yeah,
you carry yourself in a way which is a true testament, you know, to where you are now.
Yeah.
And it's a good example for the youth.
100%.
But for the purpose of time, because we can do this for another hour.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
So we want to summarize, get some final thoughts.
Yeah, man.
You think is balance a luxury for those who have already made it, or is it a tool you think we need to master from day one?
100%. You got to have a balance for everything. Work-life balance, family balance. You got to figure it out, man. Because, like, you know what? I was talking about this the other day, and you know, like, you watch Rich House, Poor House.
Yeah.
And then when it's always the rich family, they're always very work heavy, but the balance of the family is very light, innit? But the poor house is always very family heavy, but they're still trying to figure out what they're doing work-wise, innit? So I feel like just off programs like that, you can understand that even if you're pushing for greatness and pushing for big things, you've got to find a balance, innit? Like, you got to be able to, you know what I mean, incorporate your family, your children, your wife, your husband, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? And figure it out kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
Big.
All right, cool, man. Big Dog, listen, man.
Yes.
That's your
that
camera.
So look down that camera. If there's a young Doug there, well, there is a young Doug, a youth or a young Deborah, you know, tell them what lived or learned experience would you share with them?
What I would tell to younger me is, listen, stay in your lane, save your money, do it all in your own time. Don't watch nobody, because 20 years, 30 years from now, the people that you're trying to run with, do whatever, are going to be in the same place they always were. Do you get me? Some of it obviously excelled. Big up my friends that have gone on to big things. But I would say stay grounded, work in your own lane, and just do what is making you happy. You know what I'm saying?
Big.
Yeah.
You know what? That's big, man. That's big still. Man, then give it up, man. Brother, let the people know, man, where we can find you, what Doug's on next.
Well,
we know the mobiles is coming up.
Yeah, we've got mobiles coming up. Go and vote on, I think it's Best Personality Award. Go and vote. Winners Talking podcast. Obviously, I do the show with Pounds, so check that out. Also, a big part of SC Dons. I got my YouTube channel that I'm trying to grow at the moment, which is Big Dog TV.
Yeah.
Make sure you go and check that out. I've been putting out like
Subscribe.
football content and stuff like that. And I'm hoping to make more content. Back to Dubai, I'm going to be trying to do some stuff with LB and content with my bro Millie and Kojo and stuff like that. So look out for that. You know what I mean? We're trying to do a lot, man.
Lean Gang.
Lean Gang, the clothing brand as well.
Come on.
Go and check that out. LeanGangUK.com. Yeah, we didn't even touch on that. Yeah, but do that's another thing, the clothing.
Let them know.
Something I do. which is something I'm gonna push more seriously this year.
Push more,
Yeah, 100%. So yeah, man, just trying to keep it moving, man. We're on that road to glory, innit? You know what I'm saying?
No.
Listen, man, it's a hard road.
It's a hard road.
You got
There's
to have
no blueprint. You just
hard
gotta figure
feet
it
to
out.
stick it out. You know that was hard foot
trust me.
bottom, callous.
100%,
You get me?
man.
You know that was.
Yeah, you gotta keep your
Yeah,
mind
yeah.
sane as well, man. It's hard, man.
No, man, it's been wholesome, man. And listen, yeah,
Proper.
this the We Live, we Learn podcast, man.
Yeah,
you
man.
know,
Big
the
up
place,
yourselves, man.
Yeah, yeah,
100%,
yeah.
man.
Big up
Respect that,
winners
man.
talking.
Yeah, man. Thank you for having me on, man.
Big up Doug. Just because we have to separate Doug from winners talking as well as put you with winners talking.
Yeah, man.
That man, no man stands on his own feet as well. You get what I'm
Appreciate
saying?
it. Thank
That's
you.
it.
Yeah.
Appreciate
So,
it, man.
boy, big up winners talking. Big up We Live, We Learn podcast. Big up our spotlight sponsors.
Yeah, man, listen,
Lebo
man.
Grill.
Hey, listen,
Got to
boss
shout
them.
them out.
Listen,
Do your thing.
Lebanese Grill. Yeah?
You can taste it now.
Headline sponsors
Is it-
of We
Yeah.
Live, We Learn podcast. And if you heard about Lebanese Grill, the original, not all these ones that are popping up on Oak Kent Road. You know the
Yeah.
one that's always a
The
line
original
outside.
thing.
If you're
Queue
going over the
like
flyover,
mad.
that shop
Yeah.
there, that's always got a line. Lebanese Grill. That's the sponsor of We Live, We Learn podcast.
Yep,
man.
yep.
Grilled chicken, rice, chips, salad, everything. You know what I mean? Tell them We Live, We Learn sent you. You know what I mean? So proud
Trust me.
sponsors, man.
Big up.
Yeah, respect the management team and everyone over there.
And let's not
also,
forget to
the
shout
guys
out
that keep the lights
RMDA
on.
Network, bruv.
Bigger than EDF, bigger than BT.
Bigger than Scottish Power.
RMDA Network.
The We Live, We Learn podcast is powered by RMDA Network. Know that.
Big
Know
them
that.
up.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's been a good one. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share. And yeah, man, follow Doug, follow the team, man.
Yeah, man.
Things are happening.
If you like this one, make sure you come back.
Is it?
Yeah? Because
Yeah.
there's more of this to come, plenty to go.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? And again, I feel like in this conversation, we've all lived and learned in it, certain things. And just having that conversation and sharing for the younger generation to tune into, man, it's a blessing. So shout out everybody, man.
Trust me, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Trust me.
That's what we do.
We start as we finish as we start.
We got to work on that one. Yeah.
We finish. Work-life balance.
Work-life balance, bro. Bad. No, we live,
We learn.
we learn.
But live.
Come on.
Easy now.
Come on now.
Trust me, man.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Big up.
RMDA, when they game like EA, in real time, no replay, no cliche. They move when we say, don't think that we play. No days off, holidays or birthdays. We're gonna show them, weren't we? As per se. Move grounds like earthquakes. We live, we learn my life. 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 Formidable, no compromise. From localize, we globalize. You want the mind to pay the price. You open eyes and realize.
We live to learn, yeah, we're out to earn, teach the thing, and that's